Hi, Yanni. My name is Sean Everett from Zucker Marketing. Thanks for talking with Eric. He promised you a website analysis. That is my job. I analyze websites and help make them better in a couple of ways. You have a great website, by the way, and there are a lot of things you are doing right. I'll talk more about that later. It's a beautiful website. You have nice big font that people can read. You have a way for people to get a hold of you. Um, you have some customer testimonials, which is really great. Um, and Here's how I'd like to help you improve your website. I'm going to show you. This is me typing in roofing Allen, Texas into a Google search. And Google, of course, is the gorilla in the room when it comes to search results. And what you are looking for is to get to the top of one of these lists in roofers in Google list. And Google has a series of criteria that they use to select who gets to the top of the list that they put out. When you do a search, that's the list that I'm talking about. And obviously, people who are near the top get more clicks. More clicks means more traffic. And more traffic on your website means more quotes, more money for you. So here's the first thing I'd like to talk to you about. When you look at a Google search, sometimes at the very top you're going to see a group that are sponsored listings, people who have paid for an ad. Right here are the what we call the map pack, and that is people who have filled out a Google profile, a business profile. And that's something easy that you can do. You can go to Google and fill out a business profile. Make sure you have all the information filled in on all of the different slots that they have to fill information in. They're going to ask you a lot of different questions. One of them being like when your business started. They're going to have you type in the year. Obviously, your address, your opening and closing hours. They're going to want a photo of the outside of it. All sorts of things they're going to ask for you to make that a full-fledged business profile. And if you have absolutely everything filled in, even if you don't know exactly what they're asking for, put in something that you think is right, because having something filled in completely gives them the idea that you mean business. And Google is a business. They want the people who type in their searches to have the most relevant results. Otherwise, they're going to go to a different search engine. So after the map pack, we get into the organic searches. Now, interestingly, I just did Allen, Texas, but I have some other suggestions for you too later. You can see here that the first, I mean, these are all like lists of roofers, but the first roofer that I come across here is Olympic Exteriors. And here's their website. Now, I'm going to take something here. I'm going to cut and paste your website into a word counter. You have 1,640 words, and Olympic has 1,336 words. You beat them in that category. In fact, you're doing really well in a lot of categories. Here's what I mean. Google really loves content. Content is the thing that drives Google the most. What they really want is 1,500 words. You're just shy of that at 1,300. It would be good if you could get another 200 words in. Now, there's a couple ways you can do that. And all words are not equal. What you want to put in are keywords. And I'm going to show you keywords here. Now, here is your website using a tool that we have that analyzes websites on different metrics. Now, this refers to the strength of the website, meaning how strong it is in terms of the search. This is the truthfulness of the site, how reasonable or I guess honest they think that the site is. Backlinks is something I'll get to in a minute. And then keywords. Keywords is what I'm talking about when I talk about content. Keywords are very important. Now, one of the things you can do is you can put keywords into your website in a couple of different ways. Here, for instance, this picture I'm going to bring up, try to save it as, and you'll see what I mean. You have this picture in your website listed as IMG 1648. Now, that's accurate, but you can change the name of that picture on the website to something like Allen, Texas Roofer 1. And you can name all of your photos like that, so that when the website refers to the photos, it's going to go into the Google crawler, and it's going to come up with that result when somebody types in that phrase and those keywords into a Google search. Now, going back to yours, so you have 187 of those keywords in your website. Here is what Olympic has. Now, you beat them, or they beat you only by one, and like one here. The backlinks are relatively the same. You actually have more. You're doing really good at the backlinks. You can do better. But organic keywords are one of the things that is really important. You have 187 versus Olympics 482. They beat you by 4 times, essentially, on the number of keywords. The more keywords, the more that Google thinks you are a legitimate business. Because people are going to type in, I'm going to show you here. This is the same tool. These are the the organic keywords that people actually type in when they're looking for roofers in your area. They use names often, obviously, but they're going to type in roofing company in, well, Frisco, Texas, I guess. Frisco roof. Now, there are going to be a lot of different variations. Roofing companies, roofing company, roofer, roofing, roofs, roof contractor, all those sorts of things. What you really need to do is come up with all the various permutations of your category, if you will, and get them into your website. Now, you're in Allen, Texas, and I looked at a map. Here's Fairview, Texas. I don't know if you have Fairview actually listed on your website, but it's the same sort of thing, the paid ones, the map pack. And then this place, Peak Roofing and Construction, there's not many people who actually have Fairview Roofing in their website. That is something that you could add into your website, as opposed to, let's see here, I don't know if you have areas we service, but there are a lot of areas. You could put in Fairview, you could put in Parker, you could put in Plano. I assume that you service those areas. Maybe you don't. If you don't, of course, leave them off. I'm not. Lucas, Texas, roofer. And you can also do neighborhoods, so that people who type in their own neighborhood will have the listing come up. Let me see here if I can show you how. One of your neighborhoods. You know your neighborhoods better than I do, and they're not coming up for me. Oh, let's see here. Well, I see mostly businesses. I don't really see neighborhoods, but anyway, you get the idea. Anything that's around you that is a way of delineating an area, that's what you can put in, and it will help get a lot more traffic to your website. Now, let's talk about that traffic again. Traffic is, you have 40 on the traffic. That's the number of people who visit your site as a result of the Google search. Here's Olympic, 470. And as you can see, that kind of relates to the number of keywords. They have double, or quadruple the keywords. They have quadruple the traffic. They have much more than quadruple, actually. So if you up your keywords, you're going to get more traffic. More traffic means more clicks. More clicks means more customers. More customers means more money. Obviously, all of these are things you can do. But I won't lie to you, getting all of these words in, getting all of the profiles fit in. Here's the other thing to talk about. The backlinks. You have a lot of backlinks, which is great. Here are your competitors' backlinks. These are all the backlinks and a backlink is kind of like a shout out on a different website. You can see that these folks are listed in expertise.com, Yellow Pages, Super Pages, Owens Corning. I'm sure that This Old House is on there. I'm sure Angie's List is on here. If you can get in all of those different websites and have it refer back to you, and usually it's as simple as filling out a profile that you are a roofer and you're in this area, then all of these backlinks begin to appear, and that also helps Google determine that you are in fact a legitimate business and one that they want their customers, Google customers who are doing a search, to find relevant. So these and many other ways are ways that you can improve the website. Now, like I said, it is time consuming, but you can also call Eric, and Eric can talk to you about having him get this going, and your time should be spent with roofing, and we can deal with all of this. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.